Squidward was played a trick by a clam. His clothes were stripped right off him, even his house was tossed into the crater. That day, Squidward was admiring his statue when suddenly a pile of poop landed on it. Squidward looked up and discovered that clams had actually broken into his home. Squidward was furious. He grabbed a broom to chase the clams out, but accidentally hit the statue instead. Now he was in big trouble. Not only did he miss the clams, but he also smashed the statue to pieces.
Gotcha. Safe travels.
Oh boy, Patrick responded. Aw, it's a duck and a chicken kissing, I think.
SpongeBob's doorbell rang. He went downstairs to check. He found Squidward covered in poop. Squidward wanted to know what was going on with these clams. Why had they flown into his house? It turned out they were carrier pigeons. Clams. SpongeBob and Patrick were using them to send messages.
Just promise me you'll stop sending your clams through my window. Behind you.
We promise.
Squidward returned home and was about to take a bath to relax. Just then, the doorbell rang. Squidward mistakenly thought his online order had arrived, but when he opened the door, he discovered it was actually those pesky clams. Squidward tried to chase them out, but the clams used Pearl to kick him out instead. This really pissed him off. Squidward decided to get revenge. Just as SpongeBob was using the clams to deliver lunch to Patrick, Squidward pulled out his clam calling whistle and lured all the clams over. He took the opportunity to send the clams to the clam chow factory. Believing his plan had succeeded, Squidward wanted to taste his spoils.
Boy, chowder! Thanks for the grab, SpongeBob!
But the angry clams surrounded him and launched their revenge against him. Squidward ended up with a face full of blisters from the hot soup. Since he couldn't defeat them, Squidward decided to avoid them. But just as he was about to go to sleep, he was woken up by a commotion. Squidward opened the window to check and found it was Patrick. Squidward didn't want to waste his breath on him, so he grabbed a pair of scissors and launched his counterattack. Unexpectedly, the clams caught Patrick and fired a Pearl attack at Squidward. Now, whenever Squidward goes out to get the newspaper, he has to tread very carefully. One slip up, and the clams stormed into his house again. Squidward was relieved that he still had clothes on this time, but he was quickly stripped naked. Just then, a tour bus pulled up. The passengers on the bus took out their cameras to snap photos. Squidward hid in fear. He couldn't take these clams anymore. He decided to fight back. Squidward's secret weapon, ordered online, has arrived. He uses a crowbar to pry open the wooden crate. A giant clam appears before him.
Well, here's a whole buffet. Stick 'em, boy.
The giant clam immediately charges inside and launches an attack on the little clams. The furniture inside the house is left in complete disarray. Fortunately, he finally manages to drive the little clams out. Squidward happily wiggles his hips. Just as he was celebrating, Patrick and SpongeBob reminded him to look up. When Squidward saw what was there, he got angry. He picked up a rock and threw it at the giant clam. The enraged giant clam charged at them. They were no match for the giant clam, so they had to flee to Squidward's house. But the clams didn't leave. Instead, they settled right near Squidward's house. Now they could only wait until the clams migrated before they could leave the room. Just then, Squidward's house began to shake violently. It turned out the clams had picked up his house in their mouths. Seeing this, SpongeBob and Patrick decided to jump out the window to escape. Squidward didn't want to leave his house because that way he could stay far away from those two annoying guys.